This is the Mazda MX-30, and in this video we're going to talk about where this small electric SUV fits into place in the electric car world. But before we do that, be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more weekly videos. When it comes to cars these days, most manufacturers are sticking with turbo or hybrid engines. But you see, Mazda has stuck with the big, heavy, naturally aspirated engines. That's why the Mazda MX-30 has come at quite a surprise. You see, Mazda has come full force into the electric car range and isn't messing around. When it comes to the battery, it's not as big as some of its competitors. You see, Mazda has thought about this and done it on purpose to appeal to a specific type of customer. It's said that the average person only drives about 20 to 30 miles a day. So technically speaking then, Mazda's right. You don't need to be lugging around massive batteries with you in the car. If you get into the habit of charging this at home or at work, this could be the perfect car for you. The whole thought process behind the MX-30 is that Mazda wants you to use this car as perhaps a suitable city car, just like the Honda E, for example. The MX-30 is based on the Mazda CX-30 underneath. The only difference being that it's a little bit taller in order to accommodate the batteries in the floor. Other than that, the dimensions are very similar. You see, this car has a very unique, stylish and modern look to it. It fits into the electric car world very easily. The only difference being, of course, is its size. You see, unlike other cars like the Honda E and the Fiat 500, which are also made for electric city driving, this car has a much bigger footprint to it, much like that of a Kia e-Niro. It's not just the outside which looks really nice, the inside is really sleek and modern as well. You get 3 touchscreens here for you to use. You have one for the driver's display, one for the infotainment, and another one down here for the climate control. And now normally climate control touchscreens are a bit fiddly, but Mazda has done a really good job. And the reason being is because it stays the same, it doesn't turn off randomly, and you also get physical buttons next to it as well for you to use. On top of that, this infotainment system is one of the best in the electric car range. It's an 8.8-inch screen, which is not a touchscreen, but is in fact controlled by this dial in the middle and these buttons alongside it. And the reason why it's so great is because it's very simple to use and all the functions are right there in front of you. And on top of that, because you use these controls down here rather than the touchscreen, it's a bit more safer to use while driving compared to other systems. And as far as the quality in here goes, I'm sure you can imagine just by watching this video, it really does feel very prestigious in here. You get a mix of vegan leather on the seats and recycled plastic here on the door, and everything is really well put together and really solid. So regardless of what you may think of the outside, the interior is one of the best of any electric car out there. When it comes to the back then, you have these really cool rear hinge doors, which means there's no pillar in the middle, so getting in and out should be a bit easier. But that being said, you can only open the rear doors if the front door is open. So when you are back here, then these cushioned seats are really nice for longer journeys. Plus, the space you get back here is pretty decent as far as leg and headroom goes. Moving on to the boot then, Mazda has kept it very simple. You don't get any adjustable storage, you just get about 366 litres of storage capacity. That being said, when you do put the rear seats down, you do get an extended flat boot floor, which is very handy in certain situations. As far as the driving goes, it's what you'd expect from a company like Mazda. They've been doing this right for so long now, and this is no exception. The car feels really planted to the ground. It's so nice to drive with a nice, smooth, comfortable ride. And this really planted nature of the car really helps its cornering ability as well. It's really flat through the corners and has no body roll to it. And on top of that, you have this great sharp steering. So putting that all together, it's a great place to be when being behind the wheel in here. Overall then, if you know you are someone who is not looking to do a lot of miles every time you get in this car, the Mazda MX-30 is a great fully electric car which is extremely well built and fun to drive. For more information regarding the MX-30 and other cars we have for sale, visit our website for more information. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for weekly videos, and thank you for watching.